I'm Theme Park Plaza.
This is Plaza.
And we're here in Vegas! YouTube, it's Theme Park Plaza here with. It's early morning here in the MGM Hotel. It's empty in the lobby. I'll give you a quick shoot round of the lobby and how empty it is at this time. Today we're off on a little trip out, aren't we? We're going to Red Rock Canyon, which is about 30 minutes to the west of Las Vegas. We've never been there before. No. But if you go on TripAdvisor, if you come here, TripAdvisor is always good for sort of looking for new places to go and see, and it's rated at #1 of the tourist attractions. Don't worry, there's hundreds of trips go out there. We didn't book obviously till we came here. Yeah. We booked with Viator, Viator V-I-A-T-O-R website. Looked at all the different ones, looked at the what's what I'm looking for, the reviews on them, and then picked the one that we thought was going to work for us. We only booked it on Sunday, and they did contact us as soon as we booked it. We booked it for Monday. Said, hey, we have no drivers for Monday. Can we push you today? So we're now on Tuesday. So have some flexibility, book before you come. That's probably the best thing to do, isn't it? Yeah. But we didn't. But there's hundreds of tours go, so don't worry they're going to run out. Yeah. Just pick the one. We wanted a half day, not a full day. We're going to go to the Grand Canyon later on, but come with us today. We'll do Red Rock Canyon, and I have no idea what we're going to do when we get back this afternoon. No. But come with us, because it's all going to be a surprise. Monorail! Just heading around to the turnaround point. There's switches tracks, then they'll come back in a minute the other way. So we're looking out for a blue Nissan Pathfinder. It has been raining here today, so as you can see, hopefully that doesn't ruin the views for us when we get up there, but it's not what you can do. I'm just going to hang out here and show you the monorail on the way back. Oh, I forgot to mention, this trip was about $60 each, wasn't it? Yeah, $60 for the half day. Includes some drinks and snacks, non-alcoholic. And I think we go to the Red Rock Canyon, and then we go to some artistic rocks they've done as well. Some, I don't know, honestly I can't remember. We booked that many yesterday. So, but we thought for the money it was the best value without losing a whole day. We are going to take a whole day out later on to go down to the Grand Canyon, which we have done before. But we're going to drive down. I'll talk about that in another vlog, about the pricing and pricing things up, and work out what's best for you for the budget. But you can get fleeced on a few of these things. But anyhow, let's keep our eye out for Victor. So we're getting in, and this is Victor. He's our host for the day. He gets a lot of good reviews on on YouTube. So glad we got Victor. He says great host, knows a lot, and buys free cocktails on the way back. I may be lying about the last one. Morning. Good morning. So we have some bottles of water, and we have some snacks, and Victor said it's only $100 each cash for these, but no, they were included in the trip. So it's like, oh goodness, what have I picked up here?
Kick you out.
Yeah, there'll be one less person on the way back. Just go stand on that rock on the edge. Ignore what it says, Barry. We're building that, yeah, the new Raiders Stadium. They moved here once the stadium was built. Stadium after the airline. Okay. So here we are at the entrance to the Department of the Interior Bureau of Land Management. This is the state park, if you like, for the Red Rock Canyon. And we're about to enter the conservation area, so it's pretty desolate out here. You can see that's Summerlin, if you know the town, over there, and then you're starting to get into the mountains here, out to the west. So some pretty spectacular views. Hopefully some more as we move further into the state park. Pretty spectacular out here, isn't it? You can hear a pin drop. It's pretty amazing. 200,000 square miles of park here. was formed. I think they said there was dinosaur things found here from 600 million years ago. The red limestone, or the Aztec limestone, it's got like an iron oxide in it. That's what gives it the redness, if that's the right word to use, that we call for the Red Canyon. And as we come into the visitor center here, I'll show you some of the red rocks from the other side, but it is pretty spectacular. You can actually see, I don't know if you can see in that mountain range there, the different layers over time as the rocks, you know, from the different ages have compressed, and so as you cut through it like a knife, you can see the different layers, which are the different millennia that these things have been here. Beautiful. So I'll go into the visitor center now, have a quick look around. We have half an hour at the first stop, and then there's 2 other stops after this. It's pretty spectacular, isn't it? This national park was opened in 1967. It's about 200,000 acres of land. It goes back billions of years. So 600 million years ago is when they reckon all this lot was formed. They found dinosaur bones out here. It's quite old, and the redness over there is caused by the oxidation of the iron ore. I think it's called azure sandstone. To check me on that one, but that's what gives it the red hue out here, that oxidation of the iron ore in the sandstone. It's pretty spectacular. It's just nothing. If you come to the visitor centres as well, there's a huge outdoor area here. You can walk around. That takes you a good 20 minutes, half hour tour around, just starting from the beginning and walking around the history of the geology in the area and everything that they did here to create the park. So it's quite nice. The inside building's quite small, but there's a shop and some guys there to give you some advice and talk about what's happening. We're going to go back in, probably use the restrooms, and then get back in the van. Yeah, it's a resident donkey called Jackson that lives out here. We're going to head back out and head back towards the bus. We were told by Victor here to use the bathrooms here if you're going to go around the park, because the other ones are not so clean, he said, didn't they?
Not
So there's a top tip: if you're going to come here, make sure you use the bathrooms in the visitor centre before you head out into the rest of the park. And education, well, this is what, Victor, this is a yucca tree?
Yeah. And there is a Joshua tree.
They're very famous. What are the Joshua trees famous for? I'm trying to remember. Is it just because they're in the... They have like a park, don't they, just full of these, like in Nevada. There's just yeah.
So in California, have one famous park, national park called Joshua Tree National Park.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. They grow huge, these as well, don't they, when they get really mature?
Exactly. Yeah.
Just amazing. It's so close to Vegas and yet so peaceful.
Only 35 minutes.
Yeah, you look at this, you can hear a pin drop in here. I guess it gets busier in the weekend though here.
Yeah, especially on the summertime it's more busy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're here at the second stop, which is the Calico Hills. This used to be underwater at one time. This is the Aztec sandstone I told you about that gives you the red oxide effect. You can see that behind me here. And the elevation change here is 190 feet to 345 feet. So we have about 20 minutes here to have a walk down and walk down into the canyon. There's also things you can do here like, I can take my mask off now actually. There's other things you can do here like Vespa rides and horse rides and other tours around the canyon. But we're doing the half-day foot walking one, get a bit of exercise. So stand corrected, it's not a park, it's a national conservation area. But pretty spectacular. We'll take a walk down. We don't realise walking down here, we've got to work all the way back up now.
Yeah.
Though it seems easy when you're walking down. And though it seems fast on the way down, but you've got to walk back up. Like it's already at the top. Pretty stunning views though. Pretty stunning. So the firemen have just turned up here. There was a lady down there. I thought she just sat there, lying there looking at the rocks, but apparently she'd fallen, and there's some people around her, but she'd fallen and hurt her ankle, so her leg or something, so they're here. You have to be careful because when it rains it gets very slippy here. They don't get a lot of rain, and sandstone is pretty bad. Usually there's loads of climbers up here, but there's none on today because they tend to avoid it after it's been raining. But yeah, there's a lady, she's down there. I'm not going to film her too much, but she's laid down there on the rocks. I thought she was just looking at the view, but as somebody pointed out that she had her leg was at a funny angle, which I'm glad I didn't see, to be honest. So the rescue team will go down, put her on a stretcher and bring her back up. Ambulance is here now as well. Ambulance has turned up as well as the fire engine, and they've got the paramedics down there with her now, down the cliff to looks like they got a board to strap her leg up.
Hey Troy,
It should be good.
hang here for a second. She's not very far off the trail.
The official wheelbarrow to bring her back up. Never seen that before. It's an off-road stretcher, I guess. We're going to stop and have our snack now. They gave us. What you got, Max?
Some crisps.
Yep.
Some a trail bar mix. Reese's peanut butter cup.
Blech.
Blech. And some crackers with peanut butter.
There.
Blech.
It's not a bad view to have your dinner, is it, Max?
No.
So my takeaway on this trip, Max, is you could do it yourself from Vegas. You don't need to go on a tour, do you?
No.
You could do it yourself. It's price, but there's a price of admission. It would cost you about 40, 50 bucks to hire a car for the day, and we only paid 55 each of course. But that got us tickets in. You got a guide who knows the area, takes photos of it. You get a snack. So you weighed up. You could probably do this for cheaper if you come on your own for a day out and just to rent a car from the hotel. But your choice. We think this is worth the money, don't we? It's a good trip. Victor's a good guide, talks about a lot of things we wouldn't normally know, and again, like I say, snacks and drinks, and not having to worry about driving around. Pretty good. So this is the, what do they call it, the Overlook? 5,000 feet high. Overlooking it, and there's a V over there, and you can see Las Vegas just in the V, but it's pretty spectacular, isn't it, Max?
It is.
And just nice and peaceful, such away from the hustle and bustle of Vegas. You can hear a pin drop. Beautiful.
Keeps coming, thinks it's going to get fed.
It's a small tail, isn't it? They're enormous squirrels. This is Piney Creek. Was it Piney Creek what? This is Piney Creek Canyon, and that's because that canyon over there had used to have a creek in it, and all the trees grew, all the pine trees, but the water's gone now, the water table's dropped. But the pine trees are still there, as you can see, and some spectacular views from up here. This is our last stop in the park, and then we're going to head over to another area where there's some rock formations, some man-made rock formations, but I think you'll like them as well. Yeah, I see what he means about the bathrooms. It's basically just a hole in the floor, the toilet seat, and a hole in the floor to a cesspit. You can see everything down there, so yeah. We've got to go in this one because it's 45 minutes drive to the next place we're going, but take the advice, go to the visitor centre because these are a little bit basic. Max, yeah? You want to go in the one on this side because somebody's thrown up in the other one. Okay. And it's not very good.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Are the car boot standard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't look down the hole.
Do I need to hold my...
No, not that bad. Just don't look down the hole. Again, this is worth... Oh, she's here. What do you think, Max?
I didn't look down the hole.
This is the... this is what you're paying for. Just amazing. It's so close to Vegas and yet so quiet. Be a bit of a culture shock when we go back to Vegas next. We have to go somewhere quiet for the rest of the day, won't we, Max? Yeah. Okay, on to the final stop of our tour. Look at these.
You guys have a good luck.
Yeah, look at that.
On a few here as well.
They're cute. There's a little
There's two right here, and then see the thing right there, real close.
Hello.
Yeah, they're cute.
Are they like miniature donkeys, are they? Or?
Yeah.
He's off.
That's a bigger one.
Big one there.
This one back here.
Here's a big one. Soft spot.
And they just roam out here wild, yeah?
Yeah.
They're protected, I guess.
Nursing. Still nursing. So I wonder if that's the mom.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the family, yeah?
And then it has two babies.
It's nursing.
Yeah. So maybe it's possible that she had twins.
Mm.
Yeah.
Guys have a good luck because it's hard to see in the winter time.
Yeah. They're right in the road here.
So we're now here at the 7 Magic Mountains, which are those things you can see behind me in the distance. Ugo Rondinone, can't even say Rondinone, is a Swiss artist, very famous Swiss artist. In 2016, I think it was part of the Nevada, part of the Arts Council here anyway, sponsored these 7 rock towers, they're 30 foot tall each, and they represent man's presence in the desert. And it was such a success in 2016, only supposed to run for 2 years, that it's still here in 2022. Free to enter, and we'll show you a close-up of this wonderful artwork just down here.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right and the way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know.
Max, I'm just saying this looks so wrong, weren't you?
Yeah.
But that's the whole idea. It's what's the word I'm looking for? An expression of human presence in the desert, which is so wrong. So it's like something that looks so out of place to what it should be. And what did you say that thing was called over there? Lake Jean. So that's Lake Jean is the town over there, but they're each 30 feet tall, and they look like they're out of place because human beings were never supposed to be in the desert. That's what he's trying to say, I think. Well, they are quite unique. Never heard of Ugo Ronin. I pronounce his name, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. Never heard of him, but I know a lot of people have seen those Cadillacs on the side in the desert somewhere that they tend to have. I think that's out on the other coast, but So Victor tells us they're painted about 3 or 4 times a year. All right, Victor? Yeah? Yeah, 3 or 4 times a year because of all the bleaching of the sun and the people keep vandalising it. So, quite unique, as Maxine says. Doesn't fit in here because that's the whole idea of it. In case you're wondering, Vegas is 10 miles that way. And this road that we came down is actually still called the Las Vegas Strip, even though there's nothing on it for the last bit of road, is there, Max? But it goes all the way down to the next town. Las Vegas Boulevard, you're correct. The strip, Las Vegas Boulevard, is still classed this little 2-dirt road that runs parallel to the highway over there. Well, it's not a dirt road, but it's the old main road before the highway was built over there. Well, we are heading off for some tea now, aren't we? We haven't had anything to eat today yet. We got back from the tour. It was a good tour, wasn't it? Really Definitely good. Recommend you check them out when you go. But we haven't eaten today apart from a bag of crisps that they gave us on the tour that you saw us eat. So we're going to go somewhere called Planet Hollywood. You may have heard of the hotel. They do a 3-for-1 cocktail. It's quite unique here. So if any of you are coming down to Vegas, I know who you are, coming in the near future, let's go check that out. 3-for-1 cocktail, and we looked at the menu in the restaurant. It's called the Blue Ocean. And apparently that cocktail as well is Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah. Not just during the week. So come on, let's go and check out. Get a cheeky cocktail to round the day off. Let's go. So you come in the Miracle Mile shop, the doors behind us, and then you walk down here and turn to the right. And that's when the Ocean Blue Cafe is, according to the legend that we just saw on the way in. Let's go and see if it's open. Oh, that boat. Yeah. That Trafford Centre. There you go. 3 for $10 cocktail special. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Still going? Ocean Bar and Grill. Always 3 for $10. Thank you. So the lunch menu's on till 5 PM, just so you're aware, it's going up for 4.
3 for $10 a person.
What?
Just looking at the drinks, cocktail.
Alright. Looking at here. All 3 for $10 per person, no sharing.
You get 3 for $10.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
You can have a margarita, Tom Collins, strawberry vodka lemon drop. No sharing. And this is the lunchtime menu for $5.
Everything's $5 on the food.
Now we looked at the evening one, and that to me was more attractive because they have fish and chips and all on, but I'm not arguing.
Thank you.
So we asked, and you can have any of these things in the blue, and you can mix and match for $10, any of the 3. So I went for the Moscow Mule, and it's quite strong. And Max has gone for the
Hawaiian Cosmopolitan.
And we got these chicken wing, what were they called again? The Ocean's 5. So that was probably $4.99 to share between us. And then we're going to go for a main course as well each. What do you think then, Max?
Pretty good value, isn't it?
Yeah. So these drinks are quite strong, aren't they, Max? Oh, she's into the food already. So these were these, Max? These were the wings again. I think we showed you those. I'm going to try these.
We're ready to order, guys?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, nice regular.
Where are you going to go with, Max?
So would you, I think.
Flank steak.
Flank steak?
Yeah.
How would you like your meat cooked? Medium.
Medium for me as well, please.
And there's A1 sauce already on the table, okay?
Yeah, that's great, thank you.
Is everything okay?
Great. It's really good. So you don't have to eat here to get that deal for 3 for $10, because you can just go to the bar and get it. And she also said you can just walk in and they'll put it in a container, so you can take it down the strip with you. They'll put 3 measures into 1 cup, You can just walk down the strip, and if you don't finish your drinks while you're having your meal, they'll put them in a cup and you take them with you. I love Vegas, it's great, isn't it, Max?
Yay!
Oh. So the main course has arrived. Not huge portions, but for the money. I mean, this is our flank steak, medium. Max has got the same. Yeah, sorry vlog, all these people who like buy different meals just to make you entertain you, we just get what we want to eat. We both ended up getting the same. So, but the thing is, if it's not too big, you can have a dessert. And it's almost time for second cocktail.
It is.
What are you going to have next?
I'm gonna have the Desert Breeze.
Desert Breeze next. Yeah, that looked good actually.
And do you know what I'm having for third?
What?
I'm gonna have the Almond Joy for pudding.
Oh. I'll probably just stick with vodka and coke.
It's got ice cream in it.
Get tucked into it now. Here, $4.99.
Can't believe they can do it for this price.
Yeah?
It's really good.
Not huge portions, but good, isn't it? I have to agree with it. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Surprise. Pleasantly surprised. Second drink order is in. So round 2, I've gone through my normal, which is a vodka and Diet Coke, and Max has gone for
the Desert Breeze.
Desert Breeze, which is Captain Morgan's, Malibu, peach schnapps, splash of orange and pineapple juice. Is it strong enough for you?
Very nice.
I'll try mine. I haven't tried mine yet because I've been sloshing down the mule. They know how strong this is. Yeah, that's good. So you don't go short on the measures. And I could have had somebody hasn't paid the bill. This is Tito's. I could have had Kettle One or Sky Vodka or Smirnoff Vodka. If you go for the gins, they've got Beefeater Gin, Bombay Sapphire Gin, so they're not cutting corners on the prices. They just turn the lights down to save money, I think that's all it is. It's good. So I got my dessert. Lights are dim. I got my creme brulee. Looks very nice, and round 3's on its way. What are you getting for round 3, Max?
I'm getting that. Oh, I'm all out of focus. Oh, there we go. I'm getting a Almond Joy.
Almond Joy for Maxine. I'm going to have another vodka and Diet Coke and enjoy it with my creme brulee. Oh.
Notice there's 2 spoons.
2 spoons. You're not having. Yeah, that's going to go away. No, it's not a hard top on it. It's not a. It's okay. It's cold. Creme brulee is usually a little bit warmer. It's not bad though. It's a huge strawberry. Look at it. Got in my mouth. So Max has got her dessert. What do you get, Max?
I got the Almond Joy.
And I got another vodka and Diet Coke. So there's the bill for the 3 courses, 6 drinks, $45. Definitely somewhere you should check out here, Blue Ocean Grill. What do you think, Max?
Oh, it's really good. Really, really good.
Worth the money?
Definitely worth the money. I think we'll be coming back, won't we?
So we're just leaving the restaurant now. Here is the evening menu. What we were, you could get. So the filet mignon is $22 there, which is pretty good. But you can't be, and it's still the 3 for $10. We're kind of getting a bit squiffy now after having 3 drinks each. So I think it's time really to head to another bar and get another drink.
Baby, you can't deny we've got this chemistry. I don't care what they say, baby, I ain't gonna turn away. I know you ain't got a heart of gold.
So we're finishing the night here in Blondies. We're going to come back here because these guys have the $20 happy hour from 3 till 6 p.m. Or you can drink. So we're going to come back here on Friday. Look out for that vlog. Could get a little bit leery. So one more drink before we go. Here's a quick look at the menu. And there we've got the tower drink for $40 or $50. So look back on the vlog that the lodge guys did where we had that. But I think we're just going to have one more cocktail each.
Yeah, because we've already had 3 drinks.
Yeah, we could have stayed at the other place and had 3 drinks for $10, but we'd be unconscious by now. So we're going to wrap here today, aren't we, Max?
Yes, we are.
By the way, this place is still in the same area we were before, in the M Life shops. Just walk further around the circle if you want to come here. But we're going to wrap here tonight, so thank you very much for watching today. Hope you liked what we did when we went to the Red Rock Canyon and then ended up having a few drinks. Good places to go if you come in here. If you like what we do, please like and please like and subscribe. It does help the channel. If put your comments below. We try and respond to all your comments, and we will see you later.